Whisper of the Hills, written by Pranvi Bharatwaj and read aloud by Aditri Saraswat. Please like, subscribe, and share. Show your love so I can give you more amazing stories. It was the beginning of our summer vacations when my parents surprised me with some thrilling news. We were going to Darjeeling. I heard so many wonderful things about this hill station with its lush tea gardens and the majestic views of the Himalayas that I couldn't wait to pack my bags. Early one misty morning, we boarded the train from Delhi to New Jalpaiguri. The journey was long, but my excitement grew as we drew closer to the mountains. From New Jalpaiguri, we hopped onto the famous Darjeeling Himalayan Railway, also known as the toy train. As the small train chugged up the narrow tracks, I pressed my face against the window and marveled at the stunning landscape. The mountains rose around us, covered blanket of emerald green, and the cool breeze whispered through the pine trees. It felt like stepping into a dream. We reached Darjeeling in the afternoon. The town was bustling with people moving in and out of quaint shops and food stalls, selling steaming plates of momos and hot tea. The aroma of freshly brewed Darjeeling tea filled the air. Our hotel room had a breathtaking view of snow-capped Kanchenjunga Peak, which stood tall and mighty as though guarding the town. The next day, we woke up at 4 in the morning to witness the sunrise at Tiger Hill. Despite feeling sleepy, I was wide awake when we arrived. At the first rays of sunlight gently touched the tips of Kanchenjunga, the mountain lit up in shades of gold and pink. It was magical, and I couldn't help but gasp in awe. We spent our days exploring different places. The Padmaja Naidu Himalayan Zoological Park was one of my favorites. I saw the exclusive red panda, playful Himalayan wolves, and even a magnificent snow leopard. We also visited the Darjeeling ropeway, gliding high above the tea estates and getting a bird's eye view of the lush rolling hills. My mother, who was afraid of heights, held on tightly, but I loved every moment. One afternoon, we took a guided tour of tea estates. The workers explained how tea leaves were picked and processed. I even got to pluck a few leaves myself. It made me appreciate the hard work behind the cup of tea that we enjoyed every morning. We bought some tea home as a souvenir. On our last day, we visited the Ghum Monastery. It was serene and peaceful with colorful prayer flags fluttering in the wind. The monks chanted in a low hum, and the atmosphere was so calming that I felt a sense of deep peace wash over me. As we walked back to town, we stopped to buy woolen scarves and gifts for our friends. Our trip to Darjeeling was filled with laughter, adventure, and breathtaking views. I left my heart full of wonderful memories and the hope of returning someday. As we boarded the train back home, I promised myself that I would never forget the magical hills and the warmth of Darjeeling. The end. Hope you enjoyed this story. Bye. See you next time.